Hi, Cancer. I'm here today to do a 2017 overview for your sign, and I'm using the Tarot Draconis deck, just the major arcana cards. And each position, I'm going to deal out 12 cards, and each position has a different meaning. So let's first start with dealing out the cards. Gotta make sure they're on the screen. And I'm only reading in the upright position, no reversals at this time. There. Maybe one more each. Let's make sure this one's on. Yep. Okay, I'll put the deck down there. And the first card that you have is the summary of 2016. And this is the Magician. So in 2016, you were creating your world, your life at that time. You had the opportunity to make things be the way you want them to be. You wanted them to be. There came a opening in your life. Maybe if your children left the house, you now had this time that you could develop for yourself, and you created what you wanted to do in your life. Or you may have had an opening in your career and finally decided to do what you wanted to do and pursue a career you wanted in the direction you wanted, or your hobby, or in your family life. That is a summary of 2016. The lessons that you learned from last year was the Fool, the beginnings that you started with. They weren't as easy as you expected them to be. You didn't know exactly which direction you were going, and you didn't realize how long it was going to take to manifest your own reality. With the Fool, this is a new life, a new direction, something you are creating. And you learned a lot of lessons from being at the beginning of creation and starting stuff over. The desires you have for the new year are the Sun. You desire to be really happy and content, and to look at things in a different way, in a new perspective, to be open-minded and more full of life and appreciative of what you have and what you will accomplish and get throughout the year. The strengths you have in reaching these desires is actually the Strength card. You have a lot of strength. You have so much strength that people rely on you to help them when they need help, to carry some of the burden, some of the responsibility, to actually give them direction and focus. And you need to recharge sometimes, but you do have a lot of strength, the strength of like more than one person, maybe 2 or 3 people worth of strength and support you have, and you are able to give to people around you. The difficulties you may have in reaching your desires is the World. Some things might be completing this year, and that will prevent you from accomplishing your desires, because some things may not be very sunny and happy, and might make it hard for you to look on the good side or on the bright side of everything, and to be uplifting and spiritual. Sometimes things aren't good in the world or in our life or in the year, and that, as the world turns, as you evolve, some of these things may prevent you, or maybe your difficulty in having happiness and joy all the time. The relationships in your new year, you have the Hanged Man. You have some strong relationships, and at least one of these are going to make you go inward, seek that inner light within you, and listen to your soul, your intuition, your inner being, to understand which direction you need to take with this relationship. At least one of these relationships is going to bring you to this state. Your career, work, finances in 2017, you have the Lovers. You are going to enjoy your job. You are just going to love your job, actually enjoy going to work. It's going to bring you the money that you need. It's going to make you happy. It's going to make you satisfied financially. Your health in the new year, you have the Justice. So you are going to see some results. If you work out, you're going to see your health improving. You're going to see you get in tone. You're going to see the justness occur in regards to your physical body, your situation. If you take the right precautions, do the right thing, it will in turn become just. And you are going to see results from it. Your spirituality, you have the Empress. You are very nurturing, charismatic in your spirituality, motherly, creative, open-minded. This is something you really need a lot of in your spirituality. You need to be this nurturing type person, which is really good, because that means your spirituality is going to be very enriching in 2017. Your focus for 2017 is the Moon. To look at the things that you're not clear about, to try to understand it, to possibly research it, dig deeper, find an understanding, find that clarity. We don't always get closure on things, but this is your focus for the new year, is to try to get closure, try to get understanding with whatever it is you don't understand throughout the year. Don't just let it go by and ignore it and say, oh, well, I didn't understand that one. This is your opportunity to dig deeper and look further into everything, whatever you don't understand throughout the year. Important lessons that you are to learn in 2017 is the Devil. These lessons are lessons of bondage, of restriction, of it's within yourself. It's like an addiction. There's things that are holding you back, that are preventing you from becoming the best person you can be, the best you can be. It could be anywhere from addiction to cigarettes to to food, to whatever you could become addicted to, drinking, or it could be an addiction to work, something that is tying you down. It's preventing you from being completely who you are capable of being. Even if it's a job, a dead-end job, or a lease or a loan, some legal contract that is holding you back. This is a lesson, an important lesson that you're going to learn throughout this year. A summary of 2017. You have the Judgment. So there is going to be a new way for you to look at things, a rebirth, a new philosophy, a new attitude. You are going to become enlivened throughout the year. It really looks like you are going to have a really good year with a new birth throughout the year, and you're going to manifest what it is you want. And your desire for the year is to look on the bright side, to be optimistic and happy, and do whatever you need to do to be happy throughout the year. So I hope you do have a great 2017. Bless you all.